Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and today I have another review for you of a, I believe it's Chinese action film from 2013 by a director by the name of, I want to say, Clarence Yiu-leung Fok. And a couple of weeks ago, my fiance picked the setup for me. I saw it out in the wild at Big Lots for $5, and this is a nice little set that has three films that have Donnie Yen starring in the films. And Special ID was the first film that I watched on this set, and it's distributed by Go USA Entertainment, but it kind of seems to me like the film was put out on a Chinese network of some sort, because it um, the director worked with Beijing Starlit Movie and TV Culture as a production company, as well as China Film Group Corporation, the CFGC, along with the China Movie Channel. So that was kind of interesting. Those three production companies, and yeah, so the country that this was filmed in was actually China, but the film is actually subtitled in Cantonese and Mandarin, which seems those two languages seem to be the languages that the Chinese films use. In fact, I've noticed I noticed that on the Chinese Connection with Bruce Lee. I believe those were the two languages that were used elsewise on the disc. But when I put this movie in to play the subtitles in either one of those subtitles, they went way too fast for me to see the wording. So I switched it to the dubbing in English. And even though it was shabby dubbing, I was able to get the gist of the film. So apparently, Donnie Yen plays a character by the name of Chen Chi-lung. And he also goes by a underground name by the name of Dragon. And so he plays this, undercover cop that plays kind of a gangster. And in the very beginning of the film, you see him playing a very high stakes game of mahjong, which, as many of you know, is a Chinese game that is very intricate. It's very unique. It's like the Chinese version of Scrabble. So ultimately, he is paired with another, with someone else to bring down a kingpin, and that someone else just so happens to be a very strong female lead character by the name of Feng Jing, who is played by Tian Jing. And she's very pretty. She's kind of got like a vibe to her that she definitely brings her own character to the fray. I mean, she doesn't like weapons, so when when the two Donnie Yen and Tianjing get together, it's kind of comical how their character relationships manifest to work together to bring down this kingpin. And what's interesting is that the Chan Chi-lung's character, his police captain is kind of like an Egon type of character. So when he brings the two together to go up against a character by the name of Sunny, who also goes by the name of Lo Chi Wai, played by Andy On, who originally played in Black Mask 2 as Black Mask in 2002. So you have a few characters playing in here that are very very cool. And ultimately, the Kingpin in here is kind of a mastermind. He kind of brings Chan Chi-lung into to the fray, ultimately knowing that he is, in fact, this, undercover cop. And in a sense, Donnie Yen's character becomes like this character that is kind of above the law, but works with the law, but also is kind of like a rebel against the whole the whole underground gang thing that seems to be going on in this film. Now, there doesn't seem to be a lot of fighting that I can see that would stand out to me, but there. The strongest thing that would stand out to me in this film is Tian Jing's character Fang Jing, and there's this chase when they chase after this assassin, where they're running over rooftops and whatnot. You can see that there are some phenomenal jumps that she probably could not have made without that, Chinese corniness. But this is a very smooth action film. It doesn't get all too interesting until the very end, when Chan Chi-lung goes up against the character of Sunny, otherwise known as Lo Chi Wai, and I think that there is kind of a uniqueness to this film, because Chan Chi-lung's relationship with his mother is very close throughout the whole film, and his mother is played by Hee Ching-pa, who she definitely plays a very strong character in here, and I like the bond that the two characters have. Now, that being said, I enjoyed this film. It was very subtle action and film. It wasn't too big on the very big when you're thinking about Chinese kung fu films, you think that there's going to be like some awesome kicks or some characteristic move or whatnot, but this seemed to be like a somewhat laid back, but also it was more about the drama behind taking down this ultimate kingpin. I don't want to say too much about the film, but I thought with the dubbing, it was a better move, and I enjoyed the film better that way. So, in any case, hopefully you enjoyed my description of this film. Like and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Definitely check out the film in your own manner, and whether or not you enjoy it, let me know down in the comments, and I will answer anyone about what I thought entirely about this film. I don't want to say too much about the film without anyone seeing the film themselves. I enjoyed it. It was, I would say, a mediocre action film. It was definitely worth a watch. So, in any case, definitely check the film out on your own. Thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. I appreciate the traffic ahead of time. Again, I'm starting to get into some more broadened subjects and film, atmosphere. So I want to do this right, and I do these reviews for myself, really, to talk them out in my head. Sometimes I somewhat do it for you, but I do it for myself. So, in any case, have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Appreciate